evaluating one's own limitations and the possibilities of their transcendence. A. Forgiveness. When we forgive, we free for our anger and bitterness because of the attention, action, and or words of others. On the other hand, the hardness of our heart is reinforced by a whole series of traditional arguments. According to Sibato, 2009, such feelings reflect inner pain and can be destructive. Different methods of forgiveness and healing. Counsel, counseling, which involves active listening and allows people to express and release their negative emotions. Talking to God, all words are expressed by relating to God on the dramatic effect of the problem. Asking forgiveness by talking to God is the healing process. Religious methods. This process makes us reflect on our hurts and obstacles. Example, pray as we as, aspire to be God. Good. This method highlights the social dimensions of healing and reconciliations. Forgiveness methods focus on helping individuals forgive through prayer, reflections, and confessions. Forgiveness improve relationships, help sleeps, and help the beauty of nature reflect perfections of God's lifting the human spirits. A small experience like a hug or sunset reveal that deeper meaning and beauty in life. Human express can bring moments of spiritual clarity and connections. Evidence the existence of God on the unmovable originates change and the facts that there are degrees of excellence to infer the existence of a perfect being. Immover means that the universe did not begin in motions. Everything that exists must have had a source. C. Reliability. Is that? Augustine, it shows that true love and connection with God involves humility and letting go of vanity. Being vulnerable, it's part of being human. It means acknowledging or dependence of other and God. Failure. Failure. Our failures force us to comfort our weakness and limitations. Failure. Revise humans' limitations and teaches hopes, trust, and forgiveness. It can be an opportunity for growth and reflection.
Go.
Huh?
Go.
Opinion. Our egoism produces the illusions that other people are separate and outpost, being in competitions of the satisfactions we grieve in facts that are manifestations of same fundamental reality that we are.
Go.
A. Loneliness. Loneliness system from vulnerability and fear and death. loneliness, rival, or dependence on others or material things. F. Love. Love brings shyness, strength,
Richness.
and transcendence, often through sacrifice. Sacrifice in the build Buddhism view, the more we love, the more rest and fears there are in life. And the point of view of Christianity,
Go.
in the point of view of Christianity, the soul is like a lover who longs to return to God. In the case of Augustine's conversions, love is the union with God, rooted from the love of one parent, brothers, and sisters, incorporating that self with rights conduct similar to Jesus' teachings. James structure us to love others as we love oneself. Recognizing that the human body is impose limits and responsibilities for transcendence. A. Hinduism, reincarnations and karma. Reincarnation and karma. Hindu believes that the transport. Buddhism, nirvana. Nirvana is the state of being completely free from attachment, desire and suffering. It represent perfect insights, faith, and wisdom. Beyond the physical world, nirvana is beyond sense, language, and thoughts. Polygian Black, 2007. Augustines of Hippo and Augustinus Will and Love. Augustine thought that although we are physically free, we are morally beyond to obey God's law, which of the routine which are rooted in natural law and God's eternal law. Humanity has a tendency to sin, but it's also capable of choosing God's goods through grace. Augustinus emphasized that all things are described towards their natural ends, and for human, this is to live morality, and our ends and human this is to live morality and so
Go.
natural ends, and for human this is to live morally and seek union with God. Holiness is not easy and acquires internal transformations and love for others. Best distinguish that limitation and responsibilities for transcendence. Confucians. Genes is equal to Christian love. Gene deals with relationship. Metaphysics chooses. Hinduism is the base on the belief in karma and has its literary expressions in Upanishad. According to the Hindus, is a consequence of conscious performance from previous existence only by building up a fine record or karma. Can final salvation be achieved of the genes? There is nothing. There is nothing mystery in world than karma. Karma transfers downs of power as an ele- elephant huh? to the dump of the sleeping fish.
Asa
Okay. Spiritual truth is ultimate reality. Human process is to move toward the divine. Enlightenment comes from within inward reflections. It's essential. One is of operations of emphasize on dualities, only unity and harmony. Direct awareness and spiritual practices, example yoga and Hinduism, are both over mere reasons of understanding reality. There is a healthy respect of traditions, but never an sluggish commitment to it. The past can teach, but never rules. Evil, evil and suffering. Suffering is the central to biblical faith. Is a Christianity, suffering leads to the cross, symbolize God's saving love. It's
Yes, I'm here.
Buddhism sees sufferings as the fate of the compassions for humanity, and religions without compassions becomes a law and burden imposed to its adherents.
Ready?
That's all. Thank you.